Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Glory be to God, because nothing I have done has happened. Oh, but when God stepped in, everything changed. Everything changed. Glory be to God. When I put me aside, then God can raise up. 'Cause see, I can lower me because I need to let God be in control of me. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about the Uber driver. Let me tell you the story about the Uber driver. Honey, you ain't gonna believe this as we grow. See, we got to learn, put things aside, for the better of each other. What's in it for the rest of us? Not what's in it for me. What's the benefit of me? What can I get out of it? No. What can we get out of it? Spare change. You got some change to spare? Spare change. Spare change for the world so that the world can grow, so that the world can change. The Uber driver. Today, my child asked me, my youngest, just turned 18, asked me if she could. It's funny. Asked me if I could call her Uber. Okay. We already do so much for our children, and yes, I'm so proud of the person who she has become. Why not? I go to the ends of the earth for my child. I truly do, because my child has never given me an ounce of problems. Never. Never had a problem in school. Just, was a good child. So it didn't bother me to do for him. And that was really all of them. One was a little bit of an exception, but we'll talk about that another time. Right now, I want to tell you about the Uber driver. So she asked me if she could get a ride to the store. And an Uber ride. I said, you got a bike? You don't want to ride your bike? It's a nice day. No, because it's hot. So, okay, I got a Uber there. I tell you what, I'm going to get you an Uber there, but you need to get your way back. Okay. Guess what? She called me when she was at the store. She wanted an Uber ride back. Okay. I said, you sure you can't walk? You sure you want an Uber ride? And the Lord put on my spirit, because she insisted on an Uber. She didn't want to walk. She didn't want to get no shades for the sun because the sun was too bright. It was too hot. She didn't feel like it. So call her Uber ride. So I did. But this Uber ride was free. This Uber ride was her father, who she hasn't seen in about 5 years. And he has been trying to reconnect with her, tried to reconnect on her birthday, and she kind of put him off. And I know I don't think so. And but I called him up. She insists on an Uber. Can you please be the Uber driver? And so he was more than happy to oblige. And he went and picked her up. Took him a minute to get ready and stuff, but he got up there and he picked her up. She got in the car, and I was with her on FaceTime the whole time. And she was looking at him and just smiling, looking at me, and just guiding him how to get here, because I told him to tell her that his GPS was messing up, that he couldn't get over here. Just, we stay right around the corner from the store she went to, right around the corner. She didn't want to walk. It's like a mile, but a long mile. You can almost see from here where she's going, cutting through and everywhere. But he brought her back here, and by the time they got to the light, right there at the corner, they went up the street a little bit. I looked at her, I said, "You don't know who that is?" And she looked, and she called out his name, and a beautiful thing came. They are reunited, and it feels so good. Reunited, because in God we understood there's one perfect fit. Love, this one is it. I'm telling you, that's how we need to be with one another. Reunited, come together. Now there go their relationship. To me and my beautiful Whitney for helping to put this together. It takes a village, and no matter what the past, because I told him our past is who created who we are today. We sat out there for a couple of hours, me, him, and her, talking and catching up, and it was beautiful. He called and FaceTime some of the other family, and it made my heart feel good to do that for my child, because we can't get back the time that we lost, but we can grab a hold of the time that we have. We can't get back the time that we lost, but we can grab a hold of the time that we have, because time is slipping on by. Time is slipping away. So, I want us to grow together in God for a better way. Come to find out, he's doing great now, doing beautiful. Got a house, 2 cars, a couple of motorcycles, and, it's just her and her brother, on her dad's side. And so now he got a room down there for her. He got to paint her room, and she got a place down there she can stay with her dad. And see how God is. And he just offered that to her today, so I'm going to give you your key tomorrow. You come whenever you get ready and stay with me. Come down here. That is so beautiful. And that made my heart feel so good to come together and bridge my daughter with her father, because she's going to need him as much as she's going to need me. And now, love will find a way, and love did. I thank God, because, see, I'm guided by the Holy Spirits that are among me and thee. I was once influenced by the evil spirits. I would watch them. I would see them. They would scare me. They make me run, make me cry, make me shake, make me shiver. But now, God makes me do all those things. I can't even hardly count to 7. I be so excited. I be trying to count to 7, can't hardly count to 7. I just see 7s everywhere. I just see hearts everywhere. I see signs from God. I saw up in the sky today, something look like LOVE up there. I pointed out, showing it to my colleague there. Don't you see that? LOVE, look up in the sky. Yep. Saw it too, because, see, God give us beautiful signs to see if we are willing to look at them. See, we so focused over here on the problem. What they going to do? Wait, did you hear from them? What they said? You going over there with? Hold on, I got to call someone so we put them in on. See, we so focused in on all of this mumbo jumbo, the problem, and instead of being focused on the solution. Because look, when I stood there, I was alone in the house. Had went back in there to get something. They waiting for me in the car. I'm standing there by the deep freezer, and I just these just come back to me. They just come back to me. These incidences, things that happened in that house, because see, it was a journey. Because I was scared. I was terrified. Hearing that stuff and seeing that stuff and all them houses. This has been over 30 years, just about over 30 years, just about over 30-year journey. Really. My son, he was 5 years old when it began, when it really, the spirits just started revealing themselves. And then, this one young lady just told me that spirits have been following me. And, just to stand there and see what happened. to see on the other side of that basement door. I saw the mop strings from up under the door, and to hear some take that mop handle and throw it up against that door. But then the mop handle just slid slowly down the wall, just slid real slow, and then it fell on the steps. Clank, 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 just like that. Come on now. Where they do that at? I know that wasn't nothing but evil. I'm here. Big bad evil. Ain't you scared? Run. I'm here to influence you. I want you to act like me. Big bad bold. But see, no. I turn to God. I turn to grow. I turn to rise. I turn to live. And I turn to sow. The parable of the sower. Matthew 13. That's me and you, honey. Matthew, let it match you. The parable of the sower, sowing to the good ground. See, because when I saw that evil, when I saw what that evil did with that mop, and I just grabbed what I came to grab, and I turned around and walked out of there. Because, see, I know evil has no power over me. I begun to get strong in the Lord. It didn't bother me, but see, I let him have the house. When he wasn't there, I wasn't out there, really out there, because that's where it was at. All out there in the dining room, up the stairs, so I just chose to be over here in my little quiet quarters, in the corner. Because no matter the day or time in the house stayed dark. Dark. No matter what day it was, the day of the time, what day, anything. It's just dark. So if you want some sunlight, you got to go outside. It's dark. Wasn't no sunlight even coming in the windows because the flies was pretty much covering them up. It was so many flies. Flies in the window. Flies on the floor. Flies at you. Flies at the food. Flies coming in. Flies dying in. All dead on the floor. Flies. Come on, where these flies coming from? 30 and 40 flies all in the window. Flies on the floor. Dog lapping up flies. Come on now, dog. Can't do that. He eat these flies. These ain't snacks. I didn't see him till I saw the dog lapping at something. What you eating? A fly. A dead fly. So you mean tell me I've been walking on flies? Not walking on sunshine, walking on flies? Oh no. Walking on these flies. Oh no. No, it don't feel good. But I tell you what, God is good. I'm growing in the Lord, honey. Yes, growing in God. So look, evil has no power over me. Evil and his vices. It's been a beautiful day. So that's what we've been doing. I've been here. We were outside, me and my daughter, talking to the Uber driver, getting reacquainted with her father. So we going to plan a day together where she's able to spend with her dad. And I am so glad. I'm so happy. 'Cause I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is for you. 'Cause I'm happy. Clap along. I'm telling you, I'm so happy, honey. Glory be to God. God done made a way out of no way. Asked me a week ago, I don't know. But all I know is to grow. Now I know God got a beautiful place for me around the corner from my job, around the corner from where I work. Rent only $525. We're talking about 1 bedroom in a beautiful neighborhood. Nice. Look, see, I don't focus on the bad. I focus on the good. That's what I came to do. I'm the parable of the sower. Matthew 13. Let me match you. Kings and queens, come on. Match it with me. We matching up, mixing up, matching up in God. We growing. We on a journey. A beautiful journey for the Lord. I'm telling you, honey, this podcast on broadcast to the world in 195 countries. It's 195 countries, and I'm in 90 of them. Growing in God, growing for God. Pass me the side. I love you. Sow love too. Wherever you at. That's all I ask you to do. Just sow love. That's what God asks us to do. Love and be loved. Be fruitful. Love. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what they doing. As long as they loving, they ain't bothering you, leave them be, honey. See, every tub got to sit on his own bottom. That's what mama told me. Every tub got to sit on his own bottom. You got to give in your own account. Experience is the best teacher. You're going to learn. You're going to find out. She said some stuff that made you think. What you talking about? What? What's going to happen to me? Now you don't want to know. Fat, meat, greasy. Okay, all that stuff. Mom used to tell me. Give you something to think about. She ain't got to say a word. Give you that look and then say something. Shoot it out there. Experience is the best teacher. What? Where that come from? Why? Why me? What I'm gonna experience? What I'm gonna go through? What you trying to tell me? What? Okay, I want to find out anyway. I'm grown. I want to find out. Yeah, I'm grown. I am grown. Oh, I'm in your house. Oh, what? I ain't grown till I get on my own. Oh, okay, it's like that. Now, you said I was grown when I turned 18, but I'm still in your house. Okay, well, I'm a keeper of the dream. Let me get out on my own. Let me step out here. Oh, wish I was back at home. Real life came fast, honey. The first thing bad that happened, crying my eyeballs out. Down there in Orlando, Florida, but ready to strike out on my own. And then come oppression. Oppression came along. Here come the world. It already came at me as a child too. It came at me by my child. Dealing with it. Growing through. As a child, when you become an adult and stuff is on you, it's heavy on your shoulders. The world is heavy. It becomes heavy, a heavy weight to carry. And we got burdens. We got burdens that we carry. But honey, lay your burdens down and carry the cross of love. Put that on you. Carry that. See, that's easy to carry. All you got to do is smile a beautiful smile of faith and grow on through, honey. Just grow on. Because, see, God knows the beautiful plan that he has for you. But you all in the way doing some other stuff. What you doing over there? Doing some other stuff? Oh, that ain't in the plan of God. That's why it's messing up. That's why it ain't going right. Fix it up. Come out of it. Remove yourself. It says so. Remove yourself from evildoers. Whatever that is. You know what it is. See, we got to look at ourselves. That's what I did. I had to look at me. I had to fix me. If that means I got to remove thee and love you from a distance, then that's what I got to do because I got to grow. I'm on a journey. And I understand it ain't about nobody else. It ain't about mama, daddy, sister, brother, kids, job, or another. It's about me and God. My God-given. Okay, God, well, now I understand. Okay, I can't check out like I thought I could. Y'all ready to check out. I was ready to go. I was ready to leave up out of here. I was done with it. Through. But God said, no, turn around. You ain't through. I ain't done with you. I got some work in you. I got something for you to do. I got a big job ahead of you. See, you don't understand this job that you on. See, you just in a couple countries saying a little thing, but you don't understand. As you growing in countries, you also growing in cities. Building. As the kingdom builder, you are the parable of the sower. You are grown. So love, as I grow, you are the parable of the sower. You are grown. You are Matthew chapter 13. You are that, kings and queens. All that and a bag of chips, honey. I'm telling you where it's at. You are it. Believe in you. As you believe in the others, put you in with the others too. Believe in you so then when the others fail you, at least you can count on you. Good thing I put me in with the others. Boy, they failed me, but I know one thing. See, I put me in with the others too. I figured they were going to be growing with me. They ain't growing with me, honey. They doing their own thing. That's fine, good, whatever. I ask the Lord to bless you. I lift you up in prayer. I do. And praying that we change our hearts and minds to grow because, for real, what justification is there to do wrong in the eyes of God? Then turn around and go pray about it. Do wrong in the eyes of God and then turn around and go pray about it and think you justified. Oh, you was all right doing that. But you knew all along how it's going to come out. You want to go pray about it, get down on your knees and crying and begging and pleading? Well, let me tell you this. It's going to work out in the plan for the Lord, for God. God got a beautiful plan, honey. And the plan is to grow. So you got to do the right thing in front of you. Love, grow, sow love, grow. God bless you, kings and queens. Do the right thing in front of you, keepers of the dream, and keep on growing. God bless you as you grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Ain't nothing over you. You don't need nothing to make you happy except love. That's all we need. Love and blessings grow. God bless you.